She shared a video of herself taken before her double mastectomy. Timpf, 36, revealed that she's cancer-free after undergoing a double mastectomy. Timpf returned to the Gutfeld panel on Monday night after being on maternity leave from the show for 3 months. She had taken extra time off to undergo treatment after she was diagnosed with stage 0 breast cancer hours before giving birth. "I didn't get stretch marks, I did cut my tits off," Timpf said on the show. "I am oob-free. I am cancer-free as well," she said, prompting applause. Timpf said she still has upcoming reconstructive surgeries, but that her cancerous tumor is removed. The political pundit spoke about why she underwent a double mastectomy. "I didn't want to risk my life for some 32 as," she joked. Greg Gutfeld introduced Timpf's return by praising her resiliency as a new mom and cancer survivor. He showed a video of Timpf before she had her double mastectomy, which showed her in a hospital bed saying, "Let's King go. I love being a mom and the whole thing. The way it happened really was truly insane," Timpf said. She said doctors were unsure if she got cancer because she was pregnant. "Even if I did, it's still so worth it because I love him so much," Timpf said. Timpf appeared on the show alongside David Angelo, Kennedy Montgomery, and Tyrus, who gifted her a toy for her son, whose name has not been revealed. Back in February, Timpf announced the birth of her first son with her husband Cameron Fisher. The Fox News contributor-comedian posted on Instagram at the time, "Last week, I welcomed my first child into the world. About 15 hours before I went into labor, I was diagnosed with breast cancer," she continued. She said, "I'm lucky that we found the cancer so early. I'm lucky to be my son's mom." Timpf went on to thank her newborn for possibly saving her life. After undergoing her double mastectomy, she continued to post candid updates from her hospital bed. Before returning to Gutfeld, Timpf also appeared on Fox Nation's reality show What Did I Miss?, which premiered on May 12. On February 25, 2025, a day already poised to be life-changing in the most beautiful way, Kat Timpf, best known as the irreverent, quick-witted painlist on Gutfeld, entered the final stretch of her pregnancy. Just 15 hours before giving birth to her first child, her world took an unexpected turn. She learned she had stage 0 breast cancer. Imagine the swirl, overdue, waddling through routine appointments, craving nothing more than her baby's arrival. And then, cancer. As Kat herself put it on Instagram, "Last week, I welcomed my first child into the world. About 15 hours before I went into labor, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Vulnerable? Yes. Panicked? Not entirely." Kat turned to humor, acknowledging the surreal moment. "I asked if I could get a copy of my tumor ultrasound to put on the fridge next to the ultrasound of my baby." This grounded, wry reaction, seeing laughter as a lifeline, would become emblematic of her approach to everything that followed. Within mere hours, Kat gave birth to a baby boy with her husband, Cameron Fisher. And in that same breath, there loomed a monumental medical decision, the choice for a double mastectomy. Her doctors recommended it promptly because even though stage 0 means very early and likely not spread, Kat wanted to ensure that cancer was gone forever. It was an emotional paradox, bringing a new life into the world, while confronting the reality of removing part of your own body. Kat, never one to shy from frank reflection, called it devastating but necessary, fully aware of the upside, cancer-free and around for her son. In the post-surgery days, hospital updates captured her spirit. In her signature humor, she filmed from her hospital bed, *post-op. "They're honestly not much smaller than they were before I got pregnant." Despite the victory of catching cancer early, Kat faced public commentary. Trolls questioned whether stage 0 even counted, or if hormonal changes might explain it. She didn't back down. She also defended her decision. "Every case of breast cancer is very different. Trust that I'm making the best decision for me and my family." Fans and colleagues rallied. Jessica Tarlov sent a cake icing, titty-free and fabulous. A moment of camaraderie that affirmed the warmth surrounding her. Kat stepped away from the spotlight for 3 months, a period rich with healing and discovery. Learning diaper dynamics, endless milk changes, and first smiles. Recovering from mastectomy, Preparing for future reconstructive surgery. Facing fears, combating online commentary, and learning what truly matters. Ceasing her 878-day Duolingo streak, a metaphorical letting go. She made space for recovery, reprioritized health, and embraced new routines like planning a comeback to the gym and renewing self-care. On May 12, 2025, Kat made her triumphant re-entrance on What Did I Miss?, a Fox Nation game show hosted by Gutfeld. She joked, "I had a baby and I beat cancer. All in 2 months." Her humor, once again, became the bridge to raw emotion. When co-hosts referenced her surgery and life changes, she quipped, "I really don't have any TS." The audience erupted. She wasn't hiding. She was healing, publicly, bravely. Her return illustrated that personality can thrive alongside resilience, not despite it. Then came Monday, June 16, 2025, Kat's appearance on Gutfeld. Itself. Cameras rolled. The applause was immediate. Greg Gutfeld opened. Kat's messaging was clear, loud, and unabashedly humorous. "I didn't get stretch marks, I did cut my tits off." Her tone? Empowered. Fearless. "I am boob-free. I am cancer-free." The audience's reaction spoke volumes, a collective sigh of relief and cheer. She clarified that reconstructive surgery was still on the horizon, but her main battle was won. She admitted in her dry, self-aware style, "I didn't want to risk my life for some 32 as." A line that echoed beyond the studio, one brimming with confidence, grit, and self-determination. Behind the scenes, camaraderie hit the screen. Tyrus, her co-star and friend, became emotional, his hug capturing the unfiltered love in the Gutfeld family. It wasn't scripted. It wasn't a PR move. It was raw, real, and deeply human. In that embrace, a silent message: "We've got you. We're proud. We're with you." Across platforms, her return sparked a wave of admiration. X, Twitter #CatIsBack and #CatStrong trended within minutes. Instagram, messages poured in, support, tears, shared stories of survival. This isn't just a personal win, it's a cultural moment. Kat's stage 0 diagnosis during pregnancy underscores the life-saving power of routine screening. Her brand of dark, resilient comedic self-reflection challenges taboos around illness, grief, and bodies. From childbirth to chemotherapy, Kat didn't hide. She shared. She didn't polish. She performed life hygiene. And that vulnerability resonated. Most cancer narratives are rooted in traditional paths. Kat's pregnancy, media, comedy expands what a survivor's journey can look like. A 36-year-old millennial navigating marriage, babyhood, medical uncertainty, and media all at once, Kat's journey feels familiar to many, juggling overlapping life milestones. Next recoverable step in her healing journey. She joked about hitting the gym again. She plans more appearances on Gutfeld, What Did I Miss?, and possibly a new Netflix-style comedy tour. With 2 NYT bestsellers under her belt, look for more from Kat, perhaps reels that blend humor, healing, and new motherhood. In studio lights she stood. Boob-free, cancer-free, light years from the news desks that once held her breath. "I cut the tits off," she said, winking. "But I kept my spirit even if one former B-cup is gone." And in that moment, mothers in living rooms, young women grasping for their future, found a hero whose every snarky syllable felt like armor. Because you can belly laugh at your own scars. Face surgery with a punchline. Goodbye reminders of what you lost. And still hold tight to all that you gained. Kat Timpf returned not just to screens, but to the center of resilience. Know your body, ask hard questions, make aligned medical choices. Humor isn't avoidance, it's survival. Whether at Fox or online, collective support changes outcomes. Sharing your narrative can heal you and others. When life hits hard, take care of your body, yes. But also, laugh. Speak. Demand compassion. And demand truth, medical or otherwise. Resilience is loud. It's bold. It's public. And it's infused with wit. You don't just survive by retreating. You return. You reclaim. And sometimes, you do so with a joke that leaves the world gasping and grateful. From hospital bed to primetime studio. From double mastectomy to double entendre. Kat Timpf flipped pain into punchlines and postpartum tears into a performance of possibility. Her story isn't entertainer's bravado, it's real. It's about a woman, a mother, a survivor, and a comedian who refuses to let cancer define her. Her story is a manual for thriving against odds, a manifesto for forging identity in trauma, and a celebration of what comes after survival. Ladies, gentlemen, and survivors everywhere, Kat Timpf is back. And she's just getting started.